Democratic strategist Howard Franklin and Republican strategist and America First Action Communication Director Kelly Sadler are here. Howard, you first. Okay, we just showed you the RCP average, but the early states, Iowa, New Hampshire, they have Mayor Pete Buttigieg on top. How is he now preparing to be attacked by the other 9 candidates on stage tonight?
That's a great question. I think Mayor Pete's done a pretty good job of presenting as the young adult in the room or on the stage these last 4 debates. I expect he'll do the same. But he's certainly not faced the kind of scrutiny that we expect him to see, that we've seen Vice President Biden undergo, or even Senator Elizabeth Warren. So he's definitely been active of getting around the town and making sure he's talking to folks here to make sure people know he's got local support. Yeah,
did Senator Harris, Kelly, perhaps offer the best possible line of attack? Mayor Pete Buttigieg does not do well, does not poll well with African-American voters. And Senator Harris said, look, he doesn't have the experience or the ability to unite the diverse American people. Will that be the line of attack?
You know, it could be. I mean, just this week, he had a major campaign gaffe where he put out his Douglas plan and named surrogates of his campaign who were not African-American, put Kenyan stock photos in there. This is a JV mistake for a candidate who, quite frankly, doesn't have the experience to be the commander-in-chief. And I think Amy Klobuchar also pointed that out, that if he were a woman that was just a mayor, would he be in the same spot that he is today? Yes, maybe he might do well in Iowa and New Hampshire, but when it comes down to South Carolina, he's got clear problems.
Yeah, and another problem that the nation is facing right now is the impeachment hearings. Where do they go? Week 2, day 2 today. Howard, do you think Democrats might finally get their smoking gun with the ambassador to the EU, Gordon Sondland, testifying today?
I don't know if it'll be a smoking gun. Obviously, the matters before the impeachment hearings are complex, but the American people are tuning into them. I think the issue will show up in tonight's debate, and it'll continue to dominate news and headlines until we get to some sort of resolution or we get to the holidays, whichever comes first.
Yeah, you know, Kelly, it's interesting. President Trump is linking Nancy Pelosi holding up the USMCA to her not having the votes on impeachment, basically saying, look, this is going nowhere. It's not resonating with the American people. Do you think that's one of the reasons that Nancy Pelosi is not putting USMCA to a vote?
Well, so we've been doing focus groups around the country, you know, talking about impeachment. And one of the clear takeaways is that independents in particularly are just fed up. They think that Congress is wasting time and their taxpayer money on this, you know, partisan impeachment witch hunt. And what they'd really like Congress to do is start focusing on the issues that affect them, like passing USMCA, like lowering drug prescription costs, like focusing on the border crisis. They want the Congress to start governing. So I think that, you know, Nancy Pelosi might start feeling some pressure, especially when we go in day after day of these testimonies that don't produce any smoking gun. She might feel some pressure to actually get something done in Congress and bring USMCA to a vote, and I would encourage her to do so.
Kelly, Howard, we thank both of you for the time and the perspective.
Thank you.